the years, Sparky and I have come up with a term in winemaking called fruit weight, and it's how we measure the quality of our wines. Now, fruit weight is that velvet glove, that silky sensation of fruit you experience when you put our wines in your mouth. Now, how we measure fruit weight and how you can measure it is if you put a wine in your mouth, just like Sparky did, you hold it there for a second, and then when you swallow it, you measure how far back from the tip of your tongue that velvet glove, that silky sensation of fruit goes before you see the prickly sensation of structure. Now, we measure it as a percentage because you can't measure it in inches because everyone's tongue's a little bit longer or different sizes. So we have to do it that way. Now, with this fruit weight that we use this in our whole winemaking year. Whenever we look at wines, we look at the fruit weight value, the fruit weight percentage. To us, it's the measure of quality. So when after a year of the wines being in barrel, and when we come to the blending process, we start to parcel up the wines with the same fruit weight. Now, with our first range of wines, which are our lefty wines, the minimum fruit weight has to be 65%. So I want you to know that if we have wines that are 60% or less, we don't bottle it. We sell it off as bulk wine. So you'll always be guaranteed with our lefty wines that you'll get at least 65 to 70% of that fruit intensity, that fruit quality in our wines. So our lefty wines are 65 to 70%. Then we step up to our next wines that are slightly more layered, complex, and that's our party wines, and they are between 75 to 80%. Then we step up to our love wines, which are between 85 and 90%. And then the ultimate wine, of course, which would have the most layers, most complexity, most fruit intensity. The highest fruit weight that we make is velvet glove, and that's 95% and above. So each year we use this as a quality guarantee for all our people that love our wine. We know that, I want you to know that if you ever buy a velvet glove, you're going to get 95% fruit intensity. Same all the way down, if you get a lefty wine, you're going to get 65 to 70% fruit intensity.